we're so much into control because we have so much pain and so much trauma, and we're taught to be in control of our lives. And obviously, there is a part for that because we also have a part of us that can decide what we want, that is in the driver's seat, that can take control. It's not that we don't have that part. The problem is if we just have that part. Wow, this is such a big topic also. Helplessness. I mean, so many of my clients, and I can really also talk from my own journey into vulnerability, into femininity, meaning feminine energy, which we all have, men and women. This is not only for women. Now, women's work obviously is not only for women, and we all need both. Helplessness has been such a big tool for me. Also, my journey, we're so much into control because we have so much pain and so much trauma, and we're taught to be in control of our lives. And obviously, there is a part for that because we also have a part of us that can decide what we want, that is in the driver's seat, that can take control. It's not that we don't have that part. The problem is if we just have that part. If we're so clinging to control that it's taking over our lives. That is so unhealthy, and I see that a lot. And there comes this big fear of this helplessness, vulnerability, receiving. These are all these, I call them feminine topics. So allowing ourselves to be helpless is so important. To relax, to accept, to be creative, to just be vulnerable and open to life, actually. And it has a lot to do with letting go and letting go of that control. So when we have moments where we just don't know what to do, and I mean that happens a lot to us, we're humans. So many times we're actually so helpless because life is happening and there's wars and my partner wants a divorce and I'm sick and my mother is dying, and I mean this is just life. And we're just absolutely helpless, and control is not the tool here. That's really, really important to understand when we use which skill, that we don't get addicted to control or to any of those tools, because we also don't want to be always helpless, obviously. But to accept helplessness, and we can really use our thoughts to say, wow, I'm absolutely helpless. I don't know what to do here. And just do this for a moment. Just say it to yourself and notice this openness that suddenly comes by just allowing ourselves to say, I have no clue what's going on here. I have no idea what to do right now. And just be with it. And just allow that color of life to touch you, to open you, and to actually align you back into the stream of life, into the bigger picture of oneness, where we are all just pieces moving together as a big whole, and where it's not about our own ideas and our personal happiness and our person-chosen things, but that there's something bigger that moves us. And by doing that, by saying, hey, I don't know, and allowing it to touch our hearts and our soul, sometimes magically, new ideas come, things show up, because we're actually suddenly opening up to receiving. And receiving is not something only for women. It's also for men, because we all need to develop our feminine side and our masculine side in order to become whole. So let's just allow ourselves to also be vulnerable and to receive life as it is in all its colors.